All right, and we are live. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, idealists and visionaries. I'm your boy Ideal Tone, and I'm here to make it known that we are back with another episode of Binge or Cringe. I gotta get my buddy out. You know, we got a special episode today. I'm getting my buddy. Yeah, get my buddy out. Another episode of Binge or Cringe. All right, today's episode, we are revisiting Pokemon because we only done one episode previous to this for Pokemon, and it was just like, you know, just talking about Pokemon itself and how the series meant so much to us, especially growing up as kids and everything like that. But we got to pay homage to the man, the myth, the legend, the new world Pokemon champion. Okay, he became champion over the summer. He finally did it. You know what I'm saying? Ash, this is your farewell send-off, my boy. I wanted to do it earlier, but you know, convention season during the summer had me busy, so it is what it is. But without further ado, let me introduce my panel for tonight. We have one more and a possible joining us soon, but regardless, we're going to go ahead and hop into it. We got a newcomer tonight, okay? Everybody show some love from my boy and future regular on the show, Straight Turtle.
What's up?
Yeah. And then y'all know this man is always hungry, always looking for the easy access to the wings. My boy, the one, the only nullified saint.
Where my wings at?
I'm just saying, no, you had all day to get wings.
Can't really eat none right now, but I'm gonna have to get some in like an hour.
So without further ado, let's get to it. Everybody who's currently watching, I appreciate y'all. Paul is in the chat with a bunch of hearts and saying that we live. I appreciate you stopping by, Paul, my boy. So let's get to it. All right, guys, we're here to talk about Pokemon, the final seasons leading up to Ash becoming the champion of the Pokemon world. And it was a journey. My man, he finally did it. Still 10 years old, finally did it. Never aged a day in his life. They should have let him age a little bit. I would at least wanted to see Ash grow up a little bit, man. It's crazy.
Shoot. Do you know why he never grew up?
I heard there's multiple theories as to why. So I've heard them all. So what theory are you talking about specifically?
Yeah, no, the one that was actually
hold up, my boy Jay Smack in the chat. What up, Jay? That's my boy.
Yeah. The one that I know of,
yeah,
I believe was actually said by the guy who wrote Pokemon himself, was during the Mewtwo battle and stuff. At the end, Ash said that he never wanted his journey to end how it was.
And that was the wish granted to him by Mew.
Yeah.
That's crazy. If that's true, that theory's wild. The theory I heard...
mean, if you think about it.
Yeah.
If you think about it, Mewtwo is a clone of Mew.
Yeah.
So it had the same abilities as Mew. Even though it was still weaker than the original, the clone could still do just about all of the stuff the original can.
Yeah. Tis true. Tis true. Yeah, so I mean, if that's the case, man, I've heard multiple theories. The darkest theory I've heard is that he's been in a coma all this time when Pikachu first shocked him or whatever.
Dear gosh. That's dark.
yeah. That's one of the dark rumors.
Right?
Or dark theories, I should say. But regardless, we're here to talk about positivity. My man became champion, guys. Come on. That deserves some shit. Can I get some claps? Can I get some claps or some thumbs up in the chat? Like, that deserves some praise, man. Finally did it.
Oh yeah. Finally.
After what? Over 20 years? About 24 years?
Yeah, sounds about right. But hey, it was going to happen sooner or later, right? I appreciate you, Paul. Claps in the chat.
Possibility it would have been people would say.
Yeah, J Smack Ash became champion, man. He finally became champion after all this time.
Didn't think it would take 20 years, but I mean,
hey, man. But let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about. All right. So first of all, let me ask this: How did you guys feel about your experience watching Pokemon Journeys? Because that was the final arc, or final series.
The story was all right. When they changed his art style to that art style, I wasn't a huge fan of that art style. I was just like, man, I remember back early 2000s Ash art style, and that was the.
So here's
why'd they have to change him to be so squishy?
Yeah, no, they changed the art style when he went to Alola. That's when you notice the difference. Because Kalos Ash was grungy, bro. He was like, I'm out here. But speaking of that, my boy J Smack just said in the chat, he said, my only gripe is he should have won in the Kalos League, which we said before. He should have won that match. There was no way he should have lost to his what's his name? Greninja shouldn't have lost to that Charizard, bro. I'm sorry. There's no way. There's no way that loss should have happened.
Right.
That was a rip, bro. That was a straight jip. But they probably only did it because they knew they was trying to continue the series with him in Alola. That's all it was.
Yeah.
It was a money grab. They wasn't ready to retire Ash yet.
Has the new series came out yet?
You mean the one in Paldea? Yeah, it's out.
Need to watch that.
Yeah, I've only seen the Japanese version so far.
Yeah, the new series isn't bad, but and we'll talk about it a little bit. The new, or maybe we'll do our own separate stream for that. But the new series isn't bad. It's just it's different because everybody's so used. We grew up with Ash, so it takes some use. Yeah. It takes some time to get used to the difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
But I will say, I noticed that there's a bunch of Pokemon that they're adding in the new series that were in the latest Pokemon games that we never got to see with Ash. Like Galarian Moltres is in the new series.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, you got
No, you're right, J Smack. You're right. His team was way more stacked in Kalos, way more stacked. And Ash Greninja, broken. Is one of his most powerful Pokemon. Yeah, you're right. Horizons is different, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just different, and it takes time getting used to it. I feel though, they're doing it to pertain or reach out to more of the younger crowd because it has its moments where it's a little more kiddie than we're used to for Pokemon. But that is what it is. But what was I about to say?
I mean, I I figured that was the direction they would eventually went with, because it's how all of the cartoons have been turning recently. It's not as much as the taste as it used to be. It's more.
But I
know
think,
how I'm trying to.
Yeah, I feel like part of that is because one, and not all anime. You know, there's a lot of anime that's like not for children or for younger people. A lot of it, and that's majority of anime. So, but I feel like a lot of newer anime or anime that's like still going strong and continue on as doing new series or new spinoffs or whatever, or trying to reach out to the younger crowd, especially since, like, let's be real, it is what it is. Anime is mainstream now. Animated, and there's nothing wrong with that, really, because you know the more people that enjoy anime, the more anime is going to be coming out. You know what I mean? But because it's mainstream, you got to take the good with the bad. And sometimes when things go mainstream, they try to affect every age bracket. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which, you know, there's its pros and cons with that. And sometimes it just ruins the experience for if it starts out more rated MA and then drop straight down to rated PG.
Yeah. So, but regardless, the Ash's final series wasn't bad. It was longer than I thought. And I'll be honest with you, I felt like it was longer than it needed to be. That's just my personal opinion, though. I feel like, and I felt like they dragged it out a little bit. Like especially because like they had episodes where like it was strictly, you know, episodes that pertain to Go, and then it was Ash, and then it was both of them, and then, you know what I mean. So obviously that's why it dragged out a little bit more than what we were used to, or at least what I thought was necessary. Like, what did y'all think?
I think it was definitely drug out, and I'm kind of iffy on it, but at the same time, I'm like, it's not the first show to drag out certain like arcs or theories for the sake of, hey, let's get to know this other character better.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everyone could bring up the instance of Naruto and all of its dragged out fillers and stuff, specifically about, hey, this is this character's background, and we're going to build a whole mini arc around it.
Right. What do you think, Noel?
Go. Honestly, that series, I actually didn't watch it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, they did definitely, how you say, drug it out. It was just crazy how he was just catching Pokemon left and right, and I just got pissed off. I was just like, look.
I'm gonna be real. I hate Go.
There's no reason.
Okay, maybe hate is a strong word, but regardless of the fact, I don't like him. I don't like Go, but it is what it is. I don't like him, and I feel like they gave him too much screen time. He should have just been He should have just. I don't like him.
He should have been a side character like Ash's other mini sidekicks.
Yeah, I don't like him. I don't like Go. I think he had too much screen time, and not to mention why he. First of all, you know what pissed? I'm gonna just say this. I love Ash, but why? Why? And this pisses me off to no end. Why does he never catch any legendary Pokemon? They all sit in front of him. He don't even try.
He practically. You don't know.
I think he just knows that they're legendary Pokemon, and I just believe he probably thinks they need to be free.
I ain't trying to hear all that. Go caught a Suicune.
Go's different, you know. Go is not the same type of person as Ash is, you know what I mean? Like, man, that still doesn't explain why he hasn't caught any legendary.
No, Paul, I'm not saying Ash isn't the greatest without legendary Pokemon. Ash is valid without his legendary Pokemon. But there's been many a time that a legendary Pokemon has sat in Ash's face, and 9 times out of 10 would have let them catch him, would have let it catch it, be caught by him, and he didn't even try. You're right. See, J-Smack said he got Melmetal. That's the closest he got to a legendary. You're right. You're right. Ash has caught has a lot of pseudo legendaries and very rare Pokemon, but he's never caught a legendary, which is the rarest that you can catch. I don't understand.
I think it's because every time he's come across a legendary, like, for instance, the movie with Lugia, he pretty much tamed Lugia.
Lugia chose to
Dialga.
Lugia chose to serve him because he was the chosen one.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be real with you. At that point, I'd have like, hey Lugia, you coming with me, bro? Like,
you on my team now.
Who in Nagandal?
You on my team now, bitch.
Nagandal. I think I know who you're talking about. But yeah, no. At that point, I would have like, Lugia, you coming with me? Oh yeah, the Ultra Beast Poison Dragon. Yeah, that was the other legendary that he caught. Okay, so I'll give him. It was Ultra Beast is technically a legendary, so I'll give him that.
Yeah, because they're Pokemon from different universes.
Yeah, I'll give him that. You know what? He did have a legendary, but he let it go. He did. Solgaleo. I forgot about him.
Yeah.
He also had Solgaleo. I forgot about that. But he let Solgaleo go free. Because he raised Nebby.
Yeah.
I forgot about that, man. I would have said, Solgaleo, you coming with me too, Holmes? Like, what you mean? Like, that's just me though. Like, we been. I had Solgaleo on my team. We knocking everybody. Like, say less. I would have ran through every championship there is, bro. You're right. He should have caught that Latias in Journeys. I don't know why he didn't. That Latias was ready to hang out with Ash too. But all right, so let's get to the nitty gritty though. Like, we all know Ash. He's never going to catch the legendary Pokemon. He'll catch a pseudo. He'll catch a very rare Pokemon. He'll never catch a legendary. Or if he has a legendary, it never lasts with him. So whatever. We're moving on from that. Let's be real. Let's get to it. Ash has become champion, but the battles that led up to that were fierce, bro. My boy was facing this person that he's fought in the past before, this gym leader. His toughest, you know what's crazy? Ash never really beat her. Ash had fought her 3 times, and he finally beat her. The fighter girl, remember her? The martial artist. Yeah. Ash fought her 3 times, bro. He lost the first time. Second time he tied. Then he finally beat her. I was like, yo, how many times he gonna fight this chick? Like,
till he beats her. Till he says, "Hey yo, I'm your daddy."
But But here's the thing: she was no pushover. She was tough. She was straight tough, and she flexed it on Ash as often as she could. Now, she was no pushover. I had mad respect for her, because here's the thing though, she's a gym leader in one of the games, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, right. She was different, J-Smack. She was hella different. She was a beast, bro. She was mad different. And then that octopus Pokemon, I forgot the name of it, that she had, bro, he was vicious. I didn't.
Talking about the fighting type one?
Yeah, he was vicious, bro. And then especially when you use Octolock, bro, my man was out here. He was about that fight. What you saying, Turtle?
Yeah, I'm about ready to search through my Pokemon collection because I can find him. I have his card.
Oh, all right. What was I about to say? No, man. But yeah, so like it's just the battles that he had that were crazy. Like when he fought the electric gym leader again, and his Electivire with Pikachu, that fight was crazy. That fight was really amazing, man. Like he just had some really my man fought gym leaders. He fought Elite Four. He had some crazy battles, man. Then he finally made it. Then he finally made it to the semifinals. Fought against one of the toughest opponents he have ever fought, which was a gym leader, and then makes it into the top 8. Which all the top 8 are champions from every region, that's his rightful place. Let's be real, because he's the champion of Alola.
Right.
At that point, it was like Ash, like I earned my spot. Like I'm in the top 8. I'm rank 8. Like
I earned my spot. Y'all other people can see your ass there.
Like my man he earned his spot in the top 8. He's literally and here's the thing. Everyone there was a champion of their region. But you know what I was disappointed in? I wanted to see him fight the champion, the guy from Kalos again. What was his name? Alon. I wanted him and Alon to go back at it again, bro.
That'd be a firefight.
Here's my thing. Thank you, J Smack. Thank you. J Smack agrees with me. He should have got his rematch with Alon, and he would have whooped Alon's behind. I know it, bro. I know it. Him and Alon would have duked it out, and he would have won. You know what's crazy though? Alon's first match was against Leon, and Leon's regular Charizard smoked his Mega Charizard. I will never forget this, bro. I'm like, what? Like, how powerful is Leon's regular Charizard, bro? Like, Leon's Charizard is a menace. Turtle, you there? Turtle. I think we lost him.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm here. I was just I muted for a minute because I was talking to one of the family up here because I just found out they have the Rona.
I don't know what you're talking about, Turtle, but okay.
The coronavirus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alan got dog walked by Leon, and personally, I didn't like how weak they made him. Yeah, no, you're right. He definitely got dog walked by Leon. And let's be real, Leon is tough. But come on, a Mega Charizard winning against a regular Charizard winning against a Mega Charizard, bro. He they made it look easy. That's what really made me mad. That fight should have been like it was a 1-on-1. It should have been a little more harsher. Should have been a tougher. It should have been a tougher fight. Real talk. That's how I feel. It should have been a way harder fight. Even if Leon did pull out a win. Like, bruh, that fight should have been way better. Or like, I'm trying to, what's the word? That fight could have just been better. Let me just say that. Like, it could have been way better. But, but I guess my next question is, like, what is y'all favorite fight out of the top 8? Obviously, excluding Leon and Ash.
Damn it.
Yeah, see?
That was the only one I actually remembered.
No. See, I ain't making it that easy. I'm definitely not making it that easy on you. So, I'm waiting. Definitely. What do you think, Turtle? No?
Should definitely make it a little easier.
You look over there stuffing your face. That's why you can't answer the question. All right. See, my boy J Smack know what's about. He like Iris versus Cynthia. That was a good fight. And I'm be real.
Oh yeah.
And I'm be real. Cynthia was probably the biggest hurdle for anybody in the top 8. She is ridiculously powerful. Yeah, if we're only talking about the top 8, J Smack, yeah.
Strong.
Hmm?
Yeah, no. My favorite fight was actually Cynthia and Ash because I was hyped to see that shit again.
Bro, Cynthia and Ash, they went toe to toe. And here's the thing. Cynthia is no pushover. They like, I don't know if you guys know, but they did a poll about who the top 10 champions were in all the games or whatever. Or like they ranked all the champions. Cynthia is number 1 out of every champion that's ever been created. That's how strong she is. And I'm gonna be real, I agree. I agree. When I played Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl after having not played Diamond and Pearl for so long, and I went back in and I was like, I remember how tough she was, but I went back in and I forgot how tough she really is. Like, she smacked me. Wiped the floor with me. And I barely, and here's the thing, I didn't even make it to her guard chop the first round.
Goddamn.
You talking about Cynthia?
Cynthia, she's the toughest champion that Pokemon has ever created.
Yeah.
Hey, Caden's in the chat. What up, Caden?
I would like to say she didn't tear me up only because I tend to use revive herbs. So
No, did you fight Cynthia?
Revive Herb is so fucking good.
And Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl? Because they made her stronger.
Yeah.
And you didn't get smacked by Cynthia? I don't believe you. I don't believe you, Noah. I don't believe you. I feel like she was melting your Pokemon left and right.
I always get the revival herbs.
So she was melting your Pokemon left and right, is what you telling me.
Well, it's a possibility, yes.
Yeah, just don't lie, bro. Like, just be real about it. Even if you won, she was melting you. Like, you.
Possibility, yes.
Right.
We chilling, Caden. You know how we do, man. Welcome to the podcast, bro. Appreciate you being in the chat. You know, we do.
Man, now I have to ask.
Yeah.
What's your guys' starters? And I don't care if it's Brilliant Diamond and Pearl or the original Diamond Pearl. Who was your guys' very first starter?
In Pearl?
Or just in Pokemon games in general?
Yeah.
Pokemon games in general?
No. Diamond and Pearl.
Diamond and Pearl? Oh.
No.
What was Diamond and Pearl again? That was
I'm confused.
Diamond and Pearl.
Diamond and Pearl. Okay.
Turtwig and
Chimchar all day.
Chimchar.
Oh yeah, it was Chimchar.
Chimchar all day.
Fernie was mine. Fernie was mine, my boy.
You guys chose the opposite of me.
What did you choose?
I chose Turtwig.
I chose Turtwig.
You chose Turtwig? No, bro. Chimchar all day. Look.
First,
I want the challenge, okay?
First it was Turtwig.
I want the challenge. When I found out that the first gym leader was a rock type Pokemon gym leader, I was like, all right, yeah, I'm going back to my roots of Pokemon Pokemon Red. When I chose Charmander and I didn't know what I was getting smacked by Brock. So I want that challenge again.
Yeah, no, for me it was more of Turtwig was a freaking turtle.
Yeah, a couple times I picked Turtle.
Yeah, I know that's why you chose him, Turtle.
That's exactly why I chose him.
Exactly why.
Anyway, man. But yeah, so, all right, if I had to choose my favorite fight. Wait, no, did you say yours?
Like I said, I didn't want you, but I mean...
Okay, no, I'll go then. If I had to choose my favorite fight out of the top 8, I would definitely have to say it was Cynthia. It was Cynthia versus Ash, but I'll be honest with you, all the fights that Cynthia was in, I loved them all, bro. She is literally a hurdle.
Cynthia's the GOAT.
She's literally a hurdle. And I'm gonna be real with you. If Cynthia won, right, and she fought Leon, I think she would have beat Leon.
Oh, hands down, easily.
She would have beat Leon. Hands down. I fully believe that.
like Cynthia and Leon both did the same thing for their star Pokemon. Because Cynthia's star Pokemon was her Garchomp, which she raised from a Gibble, from an egg.
Yeah, and that was the same thing for Leon.
Yep. And I think that's where Leon's Charizard gets all of that power.
And then
he got that perfect rolled Charmander out of that egg. It was like, I got what I need to work with.
Got them IVs.
Nah, max IVs, bro. All 6 stack. But like, yeah, so man, like those battles, and I'll be real, they hold Lance. They hold Lance, bro. They made Lance look like a pushover, bro. They hold Lance so bad. They ain't have to do Lance like that, bro. He's a stronger champion than that, bro. And he's one of the original champions. You know what I mean? Like,
who did he fight?
I think he fought Diana.
Okay, yeah, that's why.
Hold on. I can find out.
He either fought Diana or Leon. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, Lance.
Yeah. He fought Diana?
Diana.
Yeah. Yo, Diana's strong, but she ain't that strong, bro.
Yeah, no. No, it's because Lance fucked himself with his lineup.
That's true.
He went dragons versus fucking fairies.
Yeah.
That's true. He wasn't. His Gyarados was the opposite of that. His Gyarados, he should have left. His Gyarados could have won it for him. I'm gonna be real. But it was the way he used his Gyarados too, though.
Oh yeah. Only one Gyarados would have had the most issue with. Actually, that's a lie. Would have had issues with Phantom and the Gardevoir because those both have grass type moves.
That's true.
That would wipe Gary.
Well, no, Gyarados is a flying type, so I don't think that would have
other one.
Gyarados is water flying, so it might not have worked. Thought electric moves would have been better.
Yeah, probably.
But they didn't have to hold Lance like that. Like some of the champion battles, I'm like they could have been a little more better. That's just my opinion. But regardless, then we get to the bottom. Then we get to the top two. Ash finally works his way up to Leon. Leon's waiting on him. They get there, and literally their battle lasts over 3 to 4 episodes, bro. As it should, you know.
For the final brawl down, oh hell yeah.
As it should. And when I tell you they was going at it, bro, they going to. At first, it looked like Leon just going to do a full sweep, but then Ash starts pulling stuff out of his hat, gets tricky on Leon, and Leon don't know how to handle it for a little bit. Then they finally get down to that final 2 Pokemon, man. Ash and Pikachu versus Leon and Charizard. That fight was wild, bro. And then all of a sudden, it looked like Ash about to lose because Pikachu was on the ground, can't get up. Then Pikachu snaps. And he goes Super Saiyan.
Okay. Pikachu is the GOAT. Ash's Pikachu is the GOAT. Quite literally, within the first years of Pokemon, with the first Ho-Oh movie, Ash had everyone shook, especially Nurse Joy, because she's like, "Oh, you're back again. What happened to him this time? Oh, we fought Ho-Oh. Take care of him. Oh, yeah. Hold the fuck up."
That's how Ash started his journey, because he saw Ho-Oh. Then a few years later, he saw Ho-Oh again in the same spot. Like at that point, I was like, "Hey, Ho-Oh, run me the ones." That's exactly what I was saying. I'm like, "Hey, Ho-Oh, run me my one, bro. Like, what's up? We didn't run into each other multiple times. Run me my one, so I can catch you." Like,
Hello, guys.
What's up, Risky?
What's up?
So I think I watched the last episode. I'm so confused.
Did you when Ash fought Leon?
No, I already watched that. I meant like the actual last episode.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I watched those too.
So right now we'll talk about like the final battle with Ash and Leon and like Pikachu versus Charizard.
Oh, Pikachu shouldn't have won that.
Yeah.
Pikachu was like
Look.
Ultra Instinct.
Pikachu went Super Saiyan, bro. You know he did. Like he went Broly. Like he went.
Like I get it, but Charizard, like, come on now. It made no. It yeah.
Well,
I guess
Charizard's weak to
technically-
electricity.
Yeah, because he's a fire flying type. I guess. I mean, it was a sick fight.
Oh, it was. It was a whole sick fight, bro.
Very good fight.
But that let's be real. Leon's Charizard is fully
The
stacked with
animation
full
for the
IVs,
fight
bro.
were on point though too.
Oh, absolutely.
Fuck, that burns.
Turtle, I don't even want to know what you're doing over there, bro. Like,
Coffee.
oh my
I
goodness.
made coffee and I just splashed it on my freaking arm.
Oh dear lord. At least it wasn't your crotch.
And right.
Have you tried not doing that, dude?
You tried not doing that, guy?
Well, I was trying to mix around the creamer because I'm ready to walk upstairs, put this in the fridge.
But yeah, so like let's be real. That fight was pretty epic. It was. And you know, and despite who won, like I just enjoyed that battle so much, man. I really did. Made me feel emotional too, man.
Knowing that it was the last fight that Ash was doing.
Bruh. Last major fight anyway.
I hate how they announced that stuff way beforehand.
They ain't announced too much though. It's not like they gave away how everything was gonna happen.
Yeah, no, they gave away that it was going to be his last fight.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, for his major portion of the series. I was like, don't say that. Ash can't go away. No. Bad.
Yeah, so they duked it out. They had their brawl, and Pikachu, made his final stand with Ash supporting them. Leon and Charizard made their final stand. Ash and Pikachu came out on top. It is what it is. And Ash was crowned world champion, man. Not only the champion of Alola no more, he's the world champion. Like, that's a heavyweight title, bro.
Facts, bro.
And not only that, my man was like, I'm still gonna go try to be a Pokemon master. I'm like, bro, sit down. Like
Yeah, they hit me a little hard. I was just like, damn. Was it Gary asked him? Like, hey, yeah.
At that point, I was like,
I
sit
forget what you
down,
gotta
bro.
do
Go
before
chill at
matchup.
home with your mama for a day. Like,
No.
Oh, they-
His mama.
Go figure out what Mr. Mime be doing.
No, it's Professor Oak. What Professor Oak be doing?
Professor Oak be doing.
Yeah.
Well, they pretty much just like proved that he's not his dad, though. His
They
dad's
did.
not him.
because his mom said to him on one of the
Yeah.
episodes, "I'm about to meet up with your dad. Do you want to meet us at this location?"
Man,
Ash ends up
I
not.
got excited.
Ash ends up getting sidetracked and not making it in time, and yeah, still don't get to
Yeah,
see the
full of
dude's
shit.
father.
Let me
They
see
had-
your pappy.
They had no right to make that last episode so freaking sad.
Bro,
Yeah, they didn't.
Had to go sit
Hold
in
up.
the kitchen by myself and just cry a little bit.
man. But let's be real, man.
That'll happen.
Ash, he finally did it. We can officially say that we seen it, bro. And you know what? There's only one other series that's gonna make me feel this emotional when it comes to an end. Because Ash's journey was probably just as long. And that's gonna be One Piece, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like with One Piece in, I'm not gonna know how I'm gonna act.
You ain't wrong.
Okay. Right.
I was feeling a little emotion on this last episode that just happened for One Piece.
Bro, tell me about it. But yeah, so with
I was
that being said, like I
I
feel
was
like
yeah.
Ash has earned his spot. He's where he needs to be. And don't get me wrong, it was a little sad saying goodbye to Ash. We won't see Ash ever again unless like they decide to do another movie with Pikachu and Ash, which is like the new like that's a different Ash in a different universe. They've already confirmed that. So like that's the only way we'll
Didn't
probably
they say they're gonna try to do another series, like
I don't
separate
know.
series with
I
him
mean, if
in
they
it?
do, it would
And
be
then
nice for Ash to
with
finally grow up.
right.
Oh, fucking right.
Because I heard that they were gonna do a series where he still goes around, but then there's also the series which they're gonna continue
You know what I would like to see? I would like to
with
see
the
Ash make an
kids.
appearance in the new series.
In the new series,
Freaking
yes, I would love to see that.
right. No, one of the things that. So I'm not very far into the new series, but I wondered what happened to freaking Go. Cause
Man, I don't give a fuck about
after
Go. Like, fuck Go. Like,
I mean, fucking yeah, I agree with you, but at the same time, it's like you get us invested in this character, then you tell him to go fuck off. What
man,
happened to
I
him?
never
Like,
got invested in
fuck.
Go. Go can go have several seats because he was annoying.
I mean,
Mm,
Go, honestly, if I'm being completely honest, he reminded me of Asta from Demon Slayer, to be honest. Always screaming.
I think you're mixing up your anime, bro. You mean Asta from Black Clover?
Yes, I am mixing up my anime. Do you know how much anime I watch? How many animes I watch within a week?
I don't know. Probably the same as me, but I don't mix them up.
I do because my ADHD says fuck your memory.
Oh man, but yeah, man. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't really expect this episode to be really that long, only because like the main point of what I wanted to talk about was Ash becoming a champion. I just wanted to give him a proper goodbye, man. Because I'm be real, I got teary eyed. I'm like, man, this is it. Like, he did it. And that's
Oh,
it.
shit.
That's it. Like,
champion.
Scissor 7's getting a new season.
oh, word? I'm gonna have to watch that. Scissor 7's getting good, bro.
Yeah, no, I just Netflix just pinged it for me.
Yeah, man. But man, I didn't want this episode to be too crazy long. I just wanted to, give my boy his farewells. You know what I mean?
Right.
Definitely deserves it.
So,
Now I'm definitely gonna go watch those 8 fights.
so what do y'all got to say? What y'all got to say before we get out of here and do the final send off for the boy?
Man,
And just like I said,
he was
honestly, I would like it not to end. I would like him to get his own split off series, him to get older, or somehow make an appearance as an older person in the new series.
Okay.
Can't let him
Right.
go. Can't let him go.
shoot. All I have to say, he's the GOAT. There's not going to be a single character to replace him.
Nah. Which is why they're trying something new with the new series. They're not going to be able to replace Ash. It's just what it is, man.
Oh yeah, no. There's zero possibilities that they're going to be able to do that.
Yep. So, well, you got anything to say, Risky?
I don't. I'm excited to see where the series is going to go from here, but it's definitely sucks to see what we grew up with in.
Yeah, man. Like you use like that's
I mean,
and it's not like I'm willing, and like I said, I'm full willing to give the new series some love. You know what I mean? I'm like, because it doesn't like I've seen some of the episodes and it don't seem that bad, but it is different from what I'm used to. So that's all it is for me. But I do like the fact that in the new series, we're getting to see Pokemon that's been in the last recent games that were not showing up around Ash. Like they just show in the new series, which I only saw a clip of it, but they were fighting against Galarian Moltres. That's kind of cool.
Oh yeah,
That's pretty cool.
That's sick as shit because Galarian Moltres is, I think, a fire psychic type instead of just a fire.
Was he fire? No, I don't think it was fire. I think he's flying in dark. It's a flying dark type.
Yeah, I think it is flying in dark.
Yeah, they like, and here's the thing. Like, I still want to know more about the Galarian legendary birds because, like, technically they're Galarian forms of them, but at the same time they're not. So it's like I want to know, like, what's their connection to the other legendary birds, like specifically, or was there a trio of legendary birds that went to Galar, the Galar region, and like because of their environment they changed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's not much known about them, in my personal opinion. But yeah, so that's all I want to say, man. It would be nice to see a little more Ash, maybe him coming into the new series and mentoring the new crew or something like that, or they meeting up with him and he's still the champion, but he's a little older. You know what I mean? Or they meet Ash in some remote place, like he's on his red shit, just on Mount Silver or something. And then they meet him, and he be like, weren't you world champion? I'm like, oh, hey, how you doing? And like they just meet him randomly. They don't, you know what I mean? Like, and they try to battle, and it'll be cool to see Ash as like the person who's not struggling to defeat somebody. You know what I mean? It'll be a nice spin because he got all this experience now. But yeah, so Ash, my boy, you did it. Let me get some thumbs up. Let me get some hearts, some claps, everything in the chat. Show some love for the boy Ash. He finally became champion, and it is well deserved. So show some love. Show some love to the boy. And everybody who stopped by for the stream, I appreciate y'all. Paul, J Smack, Caden, anybody else that stopped by and watched, appreciate all of y'all. I appreciate you guys, my panel, being here with us for tonight. It wasn't a long conversation, but it was a conversation that needed to be had just to like say goodbye. Especially since in the dubbed English version, like they played the original song as Ash and Pikachu had their final match against Leon and Charizard. That was cool.
Oh yeah, that
Definitely
whole
was.
last end of the battle definitely got to.
Yeah, bro. I was like, they played the song.
Right.
They played the song.
They not only played the song, but they played it at a moment where we were like, oh man, don't do this to us, man.
I was like, why y'all doing this to me now, bro? Y'all gonna play the song right now of all times? Y'all wildin'. Like, but yeah, congratulations, Ash. It's been a long journey, my boy. May your character forever live in the Hall of Fame of Pokemon, man. Real talk. So, but yeah, so let's get out of here. Join us next week at 8 o'clock for another episode of Binge or Cringe. We'll go ahead and announce what next week's episode is because I gotta look it up. I don't remember.
Wasn't it the gods and the people, humans?
Oh yeah, next week is on October 3rd. Record of Ragnarok.
That's
we about to get dirty. We about to finish. We about to talk about season 2 of Record of Ragnarok.
I gotta finish
those fights, man. Those fights. It was different, man.
I have to watch that one.
Oh, you gotta watch it, man.
I have it there. I just haven't.
I'm just saying, once you start Turtle, you're not gonna stop. I'll tell you that now.
That's why I'm gonna probably watch it all in one weekend, on Saturday and Sunday.
So, if you guys are available next Tuesday, definitely join us for that. Regular Ragnarok next Tuesday at 8 p.m. We'll be live. Shout out to everybody, like I said in the chat. Join us next Tuesday for Record of Ragnarok. If you want to be a part of the stream or be like on the panel, hit me up. You know, we got more people coming to the panel and coming to join the show and everything. I'm trying to get some people who's been on before to come back. So, you know, I've been a little busy, but now I got my schedule down a little better. So I'll be reaching out to people and trying to get people on the show. Maybe have like a full panel again, but we're getting back to that. And don't forget, I'll add it to my link tree, but on Instagram I have a secondary account just for Binge or Cringe, the podcast itself. Just follow it. I will pull it in the link, but at the same time, you can find it if you go to my regular link tree on my regular Instagram account on my link tree. I post about it all the time in my story and whatnot, or I like my own page, so you can follow it from there. But yeah, Binge or Cringe podcast has his own Instagram account now, and when we move from there, you can see like different highlights and everything. Like one of the highlights is Risky ranting, another one is me ranting. So it's like it gets wild, bro. So definitely catch it. But as always, I'm your boy Ideal Tone, and I just made that known. Later.